Okay, this is the first half of my double doctor. So, Doctor Doom versus Doctor Who. Take your pick of who. Doesn't matter. You want Matt Smith? Be Matt Smith. Want Dave Tennant? Dave Tennant. If you want... Oh, I'm totally blanking on the guy who was the War Doctor. I'll say Jeffrey Rush. That just does not sound right. Or Peter Capaldi. Take your pick. You know, the Doctor Who's... I know there's a lot of other ones that I haven't discussed. Ironically, Doctor Who, for a while, was a Marvel UK character. He actually appeared in an issue of... I want to say it was Incomplete Death's Head, which would make him in my Death's Head 2 Volume 1. Yeah, so he appeared in Incomplete Death's Head. Of course, I want to say I have Incomplete in another sequence because it actually happened out of a different time. Yeah, this is the Merge-Tech War, so that would be in a different volume. I want to say it was the fourth Doctor appeared in one of the other issues. Death's Head 2, of course, was a Marvel UK character who did time travel. So it makes sense for Marvel UK time travel. You'd have to almost include a Doctor Who character. He's in there for like a couple of pages, and the TARDIS does show up as well. Don't know who Doctor Who is? You should Google Doctor Who. In fact, you should watch Doctor Who. Pick a doctor. I prefer the Matt Smith character, just from the way it was portrayed. You can watch the Dave Tennant episodes. The beautiful thing about Doctor Who is a series, like the whole season, has small story arcs and a giant story arc, and the person playing the Doctor has his own giant story arc. So that's a little bit about Doctor Who. Timey-wimey, time travel, random stuff that makes no sense until he says a couple of words, and it's all like, oh, it's totally plausible. How come I didn't think that they were actually just masquerading as being vampires? Because they're actually aliens from a different timeline. Brilliant. On one hand. On the other hand, you have Doctor Doom. This, of course, I'm doing Doctor Doom for over a month now, so I don't need to have much of an introduction. So it is my 9 criteria system. Intelligence, findability, strength, speed, durability. This is, your regenerative abilities. Invulnerability, energy projection, this is your raw output. Versatility, and X Factor. So here we go. Intelligence. Doctor Doom, tremendous when it comes to political, when it comes to magic, when it comes to technology. Doctor Who, functionally immortal. Depending on when you're watching, he's one of the last remaining Time Lords. And his ability to go anywhere in time and space, and has a knowledge just about everything. One of the few times I'll probably say, Doctor Doom is probably trumped when it comes to knowledge. Just because, you've got multiple lives, the amount of information that he has, knowledge he has, and he travels all over time and space, solving problems. Findability. Doctor Who, not really known for throwing punches. So definitely Doctor Doom is a much more skilled fighter. Strength. I've got a guy in a super suit who's actually got built-in strength. Speed. They both have access to time machines, but Doctor Who is pretty much as fast as a normal human, depending on the regeneration that he's at. Where Doom, you've got the ability to fly, you have other additional attributes, as well as the fact the suit actually enhances overall human capabilities. Durability. I'm going to give this one to Doctor Who. He actually has the ability to regenerate. And depending on time that you're watching, he's got 13 lives he can go through. Plus or minus 1 depending on when you're watching. I know that's a huge spoiler for the Matt Smith time, as well as for the Day of the Doctor, when they threw in an additional Doctor Who lifeline in there. So when he runs out of the body, he actually comes back. His regenerative energy is actually very, very powerful. He actually used it while defending the town during, I was on the Christmas episodes, it was a Matt Smith one, where he pretty much was able to use his regeneration energy, was able to kind of get an additional one, and went from being an aged man to almost a pure being of energy, just off his regenerative energy. And vulnerability. You got a guy in a suit that takes a tremendous amount of beating. I would probably say Doom's suit, his standard, is above Iron Man's standard. Yes, Iron Man can spec it to a specific person, but Dr. Doom's standard suit is ridiculously powerful. Plus force fields. And now raw energy projection, I have to give this one to Doom. When you look at the lightning blasts, gauntlet blasts, he just produces tremendous damaging effects when it comes to energy output in particular. Versatility, yeah, that's Doctor Who. Probably how come it's not Doom? What Doctor Who always has the ability to use is this. Well, this pretty much allows him. This is my sonic screwdriver. It's not based off anybody's. It first allows him to do whatever he needs to do. If he needs to find out if someone's hurt, if he needs to find out how to open a door, if he needs to pretty much stop someone's metallic suit from working. This is a well, sometimes it's a carried object. It allows you to do virtually anything you want to do. Anything he needs to do is done with this. Complex calculations. If he needs to pretty much help somebody, depending on doctors, some of them don't work on organic material. So if this is almost kind of like a Green Lantern ring that you just carry, or wear as glasses, or have a cane, or it's built into you. So this is a tremendous piece of equipment right here. X Factor, I will also give that to Doctor Who. Probably because the individuals that he's beaten through discussion. The Daleks have been trying to kill him since time immemorial. And he finds a way to talk his way out of it. And he's facing Doom. Doom is going to want to talk. Doctor Who is going to want to talk. And if there's anybody who can out-talk Doom, it's going to be Doctor Who. Plus, Doctor Who, having been in the Marvel Universe, will have at least a passing knowledge of who Doom is. Doom will probably be like, I've never heard of this guy. And most people have not heard of Doctor Who. He's called the Doctor. He's a guy who shows up, fixes things, then leaves. So we'll say it's between 5 to 4. I think Doom will probably have a nice sonic screwdriver to look at and go, this is a unique piece of technology. And then probably find a way to put it into a finger portion of a gauntlet, or mainline it into his brain where he can just close his eyes, and whatever the screwdriver would give him information is going to be straight line into his brain. And this thing is pretty much the key to the universe.